revolting story about him. Actually, the story's not revolting. He's revolting. Here's further evidence of it. And it's not stuff that's been all over the place in the news. That would be boring and repetitive to repeat. Agent 224 sent this in. This is from the Washington Post story. And here it is. Yes, Trump asked to have Braille removed from elevators in the 1980s, executive says. Wow, Trump Tower on New York's Fifth Avenue. Let's get to the article here by John Wagner. Wow. So 1980. So this is right after his second conviction for racial discrimination in his rental properties. President Trump in the early 80s asked an architect to remove Braille from planned residential elevators in Trump Tower in New York, saying blind people would not live there, according to a former longtime executive with the Trump Organization. Wow. Again, folks, he's not immoral, he's amoral. Barbara Ress, R-E-S, a former vice president in charge of construction, made the allegation in an op-ed published Wednesday by the New York Daily News and in a subsequent interview with the Washington Post, in which she said the incident happened in 1980 or 81 as Trump Tower was being designed. According to Ress's account, an architect came to Trump's office to show him designs for the interiors of residential elevator cabs in Trump Tower, which also host businesses. He noticed dots next to the buttons and asked, "What are those?" She said. "Braille," the architect replied, according to Ress. Trump then told the architect to get rid of it, and the architect resisted, saying do so would be against the law. Wow. Little thing about people with disabilities are allowed access to buildings too. My gosh. Get rid of the bleeping Braille. No blind people are going to live in Trump Tower. Just do it, Trump told the architect, according to Reese's account. Stunning. This is beautiful. The use of Braille in elevators is now a requirement of the American with Disabilities Act. The White House on Wednesday referred questions about the alleged episode to the Trump Organization, which did not immediately respond. In other words, they didn't immediately lie about it and deny it ever happened. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah. And now it is the tallest, Trump said in an otherwise somber interview on 9/11. Couldn't help touting one of his buildings. Rez would not disclose the identity of the architect to the Washington Post. Her anecdote was included in an op-ed that argued Trump frequently ordered underlings to do things that were impossible, to castigate a subordinate and also blame him for anything that went wrong in connection with the unperformed order later. That's no surprise at all. All right, let's move on here at 508.